Hi, it's me, the autistic Gen X software dev with anxiety and depression. Some call me Tim. And today, I wanted to do a follow up video about horror movies. I did top horror movies, and then I did my top horror movies. And then I realized that there was absolutely no B movies in there at all. They were all serious horror. So I would like to present you with some, not an exhaustive list by any means, but some of my favorites. And just, if you haven't seen them and you love a good bad movie. Okay, so these are movies that are not, you do not watch them at home by yourself. You don't, horror movies, some people like candles, turn all the lights off, watch it in the dark, get all scared. Okay, that's not these. These are, get some friends together, get some food and drink, and everybody pile onto the couch and just laugh and make fun of the damn movie, because that's what it's for. It is a social experience. You don't just sit and watch it. I mean, I do, but normal people don't just sit and watch these. You watch them with friends. So just keep that in mind. So without further ado, which I love to say, here we go. All right, we're starting it off with Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2 is part 2 that you don't have to watch part 1. I never did. I didn't even know there was a part 1. It's just Evil Dead 2. You can watch Evil Dead 1, but it's sort of the same. And if you go on Reddit or something, you'll see that there's some sort of, you watch like Evil Dead 1 up to a certain point, and then you switch over to 2 and watch that, back to 1, back to Army of Darkness. I don't know. I've never done any of that. I don't know if it even matters. Maybe I'll do it someday. But for now, yes, Evil Dead 2 and the sequel, Army of Darkness, which is even better. I think maybe Bruce Campbell didn't realize how popular the Evil Dead was going to be, and so they really beefed up the special effects. Not really. But yes, see this one. It's great. Let's see. What's that? Tucker and Dale versus Evil. This is a really silly and fun movie, and it's to be taken lightly because it's all just a bad misunderstanding. It's like a silly sitcom, except people die. So it's horror, but I still think it's amazing. Ready or Not, the hide and seek horror movie. Sounds really dumb, but it's really funny. I love I'm not spoiling it, but there's a part where they give everybody weapons, right, to hunt her down, and there's one guy that has a crossbow, and he's like, I don't know what to do. This is a crossbow. What the hell do I do it? And later he's on the toilet watching a YouTube video about how to use your crossbow. It's just those kind of things that I love so much that take this movie from good to great. Shaun of the Dead. I mean, Simon Pegg has really come into his own. Back in 2004, this was 20 years ago. Oh my God, it was 20 years ago. Okay, I don't even want to think about it. But yeah, he was not, I look at Simon Pegg and it's like, he's in The Boys. He's the reason I love the Mission Impossible movies now. He's in all kinds of brilliant stuff. And this is no exception. He just wasn't as well known. He's just as brilliant as he ever was. So if you haven't seen this one, give it a try. Although I will warn you, there is a couple scenes that are extremely gory, graphic, horrible. So be prepared to look away just for that one or two scenes. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Clowns with a K. I don't know what to say about this movie other than it is terrible in all the right ways. The clowns are just ridiculous, huge costumes, and they have like cream pies that dissolve people. It's just ridiculous fun. I don't even know how to describe it. Otherwise, it says it's crazy. Yes. What's next? Return of the Living Dead. Now this is a classic. This is a must watch. You might be saying, why? One, it's 1985. There were no bad movies in 1985. Every movie was good, even this one. And it looks cheesy, but there are zombie punks. And this is the first time a zombie says brains. This is the movie. So I think a lot of any zombie movie making fun of zombies looks to this for their inspiration. It is freaking brilliant. And it is just full of every stereotype you can imagine. If you've not seen this before, you are in for a fun ride. And Attack of the Killer Donuts. So instead of zombies, we have zombie food instead of zombie people. Now this says a 3.8 out of 10, which honestly is high considering what it is. And with a movie like this, you really don't want a good score. A 6 or a 7 is like, it's not going to be very good. 3.8, you know exactly what you're getting. What are you getting? Killer Donuts. Doesn't make any sense. And after you watch the movie, it still won't. But if you watch it with friends, you're going to have a good time. Deathgasm. This movie, I swear, okay, so the Shawshank Redemption didn't do very well at all in theaters or anything, even though it's like the number one movie of all time. And the reason was it was a shitty title. Shawshank Redemption. What? We don't know what that means. Deathgasm is the same thing. It's a horrible title. It should not be called Deathgasm. Two teenage boys summon an ancient evil. Okay. What they're leaving out is they summon ancient evil with death metal. It's death metal. It should be like death metal gasm. I don't know. Not gasm. I mean, Deathgasm is the name of their stupid high school band. Like, which you could totally see a bunch of teenagers want to be heavy metal rockers like Korn, and they're like, yeah, Deathgasm. But it's not a very good title. Everybody I've said, hey, you should watch Deathgasm. They go, no, thank you. Just from the title. I had to convince my bros to watch it. Like, seriously, no, watch this. And they were like, Deathgasm. I don't think I want to. And look at the picture. There's a dude with Kiss makeup on, shooting lightning out of his eyes. This is a heavy metal rock and roll horror movie. This is not whatever Deathgasm. I mean, I don't really know what people think of it, like before they know what it is, but it's not that. You should watch it. And finally, the piece de la résistance, the coup de grâce. Troll 2, 3 out of 10, and that is, it should be 0.1 out of 10, to be honest. It is, without a doubt, the dumbest B movie I've ever seen. This is the room for horror. This is Troll 2. Visit a town inhabited by goblins. No, not it. Trolls. Troll 2. No Troll 1, just Troll 2. And does it have any trolls in it? No, it has goblins. And the people go to the town of Nilbog, which is goblin spelled backwards. They didn't try. In fact, they went to some shitty little town and just got people that were there to be extras in the movie. I think they grabbed some people off the street to act in it. But let me tell you, the sorceress lady, her over-the-top performance really makes this movie. And in fact, a lot of memes come from this thing. So there you go. Some horror movies to watch. Why did it do that? Yes. Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness. Those go together. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. It's fun. Ready or Not. Shaun of the Dead. Can't go wrong. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I mean, it's the 80s. Return of the Living Dead. This one is a must see. Must see. Attack of the Killer Donuts. I mean, you know what you're getting into. Deathgasm. Ignore the title. It's freaking awesome. And finally, Troll 2. If you can make it through this movie, even with your friends, hats off, sir or madam. Because, man, it is horrible. I tried to watch it on my own. I had to stop it. And it was like, I can only watch this with other people. And probably a lot of alcohol. And something else going on also. Because it was just so bad. Anyway, there you have it. Some good movies for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things for the algorithm. And until next time, peace.